Today we are going to learn about horizontal and vertical lines, and I have a couple acronyms to help us learn about horizontal and vertical lines. So first we're going to talk about horizontal lines. And for horizontal lines, we are going to use the acronym HOY, H-O-Y. And each of these letters represents something important. So first, the H represents horizontal. The O represents 0. So that lets you know that your slope of a horizontal line is 0. The Y in HOY lets you know what your equation is going to look like. It'll look like Y equals and then a number. So this represents our equation. Couple important things to know about horizontal lines. The equation is Y equals and then whatever the Y coordinate is. It is parallel to the x-axis and the slope is 0. Remember, if the slope is 0, it looks like this. The 0 is in the numerator, and when you put that into your calculator, you will get 0 when you try to simplify it. So that is a horizontal line when the slope is 0. Now we have an example we're going to look at over here and the different ways that it can be expressed. So we have an equation that says y equals 4. Y equals, that's part of HOY. That lets us know that this is a horizontal line. In a table, all the y values are the same. So if we look here, all our y values are 4. Y values are 4. They're all the same. That is because there is no vertical change. There is only horizontal change. And we can see that in our graph. So on our graph here, we've graphed these points, -1, 4, 0, 4, over to 1, up to 4, and over to 2, up to 4, and we connected them. That makes a horizontal line. So it is parallel to our x-axis. Here's our y-axis, and it's y equals 4. So it's going through our y-axis at 4. Y equals 4. So these are the different ways that we know that it's a horizontal line. We could see it visually on our graph, horizontal line. In a table, all the y values would be the same because there is no vertical change. There is only horizontal change. So remember, x is our horizontal change, y is our vertical change. And in an equation, it would say y equals 4, or y equals a number. All right, now let's talk about vertical lines. And we have another acronym we're going to use for vertical lines, and that is VUX. V-U-X, VUX. And you guessed it, the V stands for vertical. So that lets us know it's a vertical line. The U lets us know what our slope is, and U stands for undefined. The X lets us know what our equation is going to look like, so it will be X equals a number. So this is our equation. Couple important things to remember about vertical lines. The equation is x equals and then whatever the x coordinate is. So x equals the x coordinate. It is parallel to the y-axis and the slope is undefined. And if we are solving and we get a slope where the 0 is in our denominator, and we try to simplify, we are going to get error on our calculator. And error means that the slope is undefined. And when the slope is undefined, it is a vertical line. If we remember Slope Dude when he falls off the mountain. Undefined. Okay, so we have an example over here that shows us the different ways that this could be represented. First, we have the equation. It's x equals -1. So we know that this is a vertical line. In our table, all the x values are the same. All of our x values are the same because there is no horizontal change. There is only vertical change. On a graph here, here's our y-axis, here's our x-axis. There's no y-intercept. It does not intercept the y-axis. It only goes through our x-axis. So our equation is x equals -1. So on our x-axis, it's going right through it at -1. If we plotted these points from our graph, we go over to -1, down to -1, over to -1, stay at 0, -1, +1, over to -1, up to +1, over to -2, up to 2, and we connect those points. There is our vertical line. It only intersects the x-axis. X equals, that means it's going through the x-axis at that number, and it is a vertical line. For a horizontal line, it's y equals 4, so it's only going through the y-axis at 4. Hopefully these acronyms help you. Remember, HOI is for a horizontal line and VUX is for a vertical line. Thank you for watching.